over for Wummi. Justice for Mohbad. Gradually, guys, we are getting to the root of what actually kpai Mohbad. We are actually getting to justice for Mohbad. Yes, so this one wey international bodies don put body, they don sit down gidigba on top this justice for Mohbad. One American doctor na im dey let us know now say Liam might actually look like Mohbad, but that does not guarantee that Mohbad is the biological father of Liam. Guys, there is a lot to this analysis when una wan hear, so make everybody sit down because they say na from one person mistake on another person take dey learn. Oh, we all learn from other people's mistake. Supposing say Mohbad know say na so im life go cut short, I believe say Mohbad for do some kind things even before im kpai. Unfortunately, death no dey inform person when e dey come. Make all of us lis ten to this analysis, e go help you one way or the other. This is no longer just justice for Mohbad, this is a movement, it's for everybody. This na Vaolebas TV. Hit on the follow button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and remember to put up the post notification bell. Let's go there, guys.
To me, it looks like Mohbad. And I said again that the boy who looks like Mohbad does not necessarily mean the child belongs to Mohbad. I have seen a situation where somebody saw me with a child, and oh my God, you're the father. Oh my God, you look such like you. And it's not I'm not the father. I just pick up. It's my, this child is not mine. And people are saying that you just look like his father. And I was the one they put as a father. No, it's not my child. You see what I'm saying? That a child looks like someone does not necessarily mean the child belongs to the person. So, because Baba Mohbad is asking for DNA, is he at fault for asking for DNA? No. He said that because of the circumstances surrounding the situation of the wife, he just wants to know the truth, if the child is for Mohbad or not. So I do not support bullying.
Yeah, they shouldn't bully the child at all.
That child is an innocent child. I keep telling people that, okay, because the child does not look like Mohbad to some people, does not mean that child is not more for Mohbad as well.
Yeah,
what about after all this thing that we're going on, and this child now they get the DNA done, and then finally the guy now become Mohbad's child? How are you going to feel if you are part of those that were bullying this child?
You'll feel bad.
You feel bad with all the conflicts and all stuff like that.
Please share the video for me, please share.
The child has not the child has not anyone. I think we just need to be civil in the way we do things. This life. TikTok is very toxic.
Too toxic.
Very, very careful on what we say on social media as well. What again? So that's just the way it is. I do not support bullying that child, even the wife. I believe that we can have a constructive debate without cussing each other out. That's one another. Since we'll be dragging the wife now, has it changed anything?
No.
So far? No. It has even messed things up the more instead of doing things the right way. So, like I said, I am not going to be a party to bullying the wife or the child. So it is what it is. I'm going to mute my mic. I'm still going to be hanging up here. If there's any situation about the CCTV, I don't know much about the CCTV camera though. Like I said, if the police are interested in the case, then they will be the one to do the CCTV camera. It's been 10 months after the fire of Mohbad. They said they want to put the house to
just
sell.
listen, Boss Mark. Somebody is saying, please, is it hard for Shitu to write to Apple company to retrieve Mohbad's house CCTV? It's not easy the way you guys are saying it too.
It's not that easy. The police will be the one to do that. If you want to retrieve, there's a place in the US. There was a time when myself and this woman we spoke on TikTok. Lawyer, Dr. Kemi lawyer. And while she was there, I walked into CNN office to talk to them, and then we talked later on, and she said that it's possible for us to. She said that it's possible for us to retrieve that iPhone, but it's the police that will do that, Nigerian police, but they are not interested. And about the WhatsApp on the mobile phone, it is possible to retrieve that as well. Yeah, it is possible to retrieve that. I don't know if she wants to do it herself, but it's possible for us to retrieve. We just need to write, send an email to WhatsApp and let them know about the whole situation and whole thing. They'll bring out, you can retrieve it. It's a murder case. You can.
It's just that the Nigerian police don't want to do anything about it.
They are not interested. See, this is the body language for me. The body language has given it up. As of today, they have not done any forensic to the house of Mohbad. So what are we talking about? As of today, they have not done any forensic to the car, that's the SUV that took them to the party, to the show. So these are the things that we have to know, that the police are not interested in the case of justice for Mohbad. And that's just the way it is. People just need to calm down and know how to see. I don't know, maybe if I don't know where to be in the midst of the public, maybe we would have done things the right way. I'm still waiting for Shitu to do some things. I want to see Shitu sue the police. Yes, Baba has a case against the police. I want to see Shitu sue the police. He has a case. Number one, for them not doing. Baba has a very good. Shitu is a learned person. He's a very brilliant lawyer, just like Falano. Shitu. Sans Shitu can open any door that San Falano can also open. He's rugged. They respect him as well. I'm waiting to see Shitu sue the police in different areas. Number one, the police that Baba Mohbad took the body to and refused to give him, according to him, according to Baba, he claims that he took the body with the ambulance to the police station and they refused to give him police reports. So if it was true that Baba Mohbad took the body to the police, Baba Mohbad need to go and then Shitu need to represent Baba to sue the police, the Lagos State Police. That means that station and everyone there as well. Two, Baba Mohbad has a case in suing everybody in Mohbad's house that very night. The occupant of the house and especially the lawyer that Baba Mohbad said he met in the house. Why? A lawyer is a learned person. If Mohbad died according to the CTC, which the Abati himself, I confronted him last week and he could not even give me an answer to this. He kept quiet. And I said, on the CTC, Wummi said she was not sure that Mohbad died around 3 p.m. So I told Abati, let's agree that Mohbad died 3 p.m. according to Wummi. She said she wasn't so sure, but she seems she died 3 p.m. Okay, let's agree that it was not really sure. So let's add 2 hours. The 4. So if we add 2 hours to the time that Mohbad died before, that should be 1 p.m. So if we add another 2 hours after Mohbad died, that will be 5 p.m. So that means Mohbad died between 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Baba Mohbad claimed, I'm very careful with what I'm saying, so that's why I said Baba Mohbad claimed, okay, because I wasn't there, that he got to the house around 10:30 p.m. in the middle of the night and he met over 100 people in that house. Among the people he met in that house, he made mention of Slantan, Lifestyle, Darosha, Davido's PA, and the lawyer. Now, my attention drew to the lawyer. I told Abati, since Baba Mohbad claimed that he met the lawyer there, a lawyer is a learned person that's supposed to put these people that he met that was in the house to order. The time that the lawyer got to the house, Baba Mohbad did not know about it. He does not know. So far that Baba Mohbad arrived at house around 10:30 p.m. and he met the lawyer there. So how long has the lawyer been into the house? We do not know. So why is it that the lawyer did not advise the people in the house if they've told the father or the parent of the child that the Mohbad had died? Number one. Why didn't the lawyer also tell them if they have reported the body of Mohbad to the police? That is where I'm going to. The lawyer was supposed to give them advice that have you reported the dead body to the authority? The answer is no. As a learned person, you do not allow these people to keep a dead body in the house without informing the authority, the police. That shows that you are also aiding and abetting with these people. That means you agree to also allow them to keep a dead body in the house without informing the authority. So it's been 5 hours, 30 minutes to the arrival of Baba Mohbad to come to that house before he came out and said, okay, let us call the ambulance and let us take this body to the police. The learned person that was there, that was Mohbad's lawyer, did not give them that suggestion. He was just there doing things along with them. So Baba Mohbad needs to sue that lawyer for staying there as a Mohbad's lawyer and not advising them to do the real thing, the normal thing they're supposed to do. He needs to be sued. So when they sued him, then it is now at the court, they will not know if they need to seize his license or whatever. They need to be questioned. When you got there to the house, did you ask questions? No. Did you ask them how Mohbad died? No. So since Mohbad died around 5 p.m. and they told them Mohbad died, did you pick up your phone to call Baba Mohbad? Did you tell them that they should go and report the body to the police? You also calmed down in the house, staying with them, and you met at the Alafa. According to Mohbad, he said he met some cleric, Islamic cleric in the house, and you were there. You went to meet Baba Mohbad outside. Those are the things surrounding that lawyer thing that Baba Mohbad needs to, I want to see Shitu do that. And who's supposed to be sued too? Baba also needs to sue the state government for not when they went to do the external autopsy, they did not tell Wummi to bring a home personal pathologist. The same thing with Baba pathologist as well, for transparency and accountability. Because we do not know because in any given state or developed countries, they will ask you to come. If you want to do this kind of pathologist, they will, for transparency's sake, they will ask Wummi, bring your, like now, when they give Baba Mohbad the chance to do pathologist, now they ask Baba Mohbad that if you want to do any autopsy, you must do it in the presence of Wummi. So it's not necessarily that Wummi has to be there present, but Wummi has to call our representative to be there to see what Baba Mohbad's representative wants to do to the body. Jiblings. You agree? Yeah. So the government's supposed to have done the same thing they're trying to do to Baba Mohbad now. They're supposed to do that. They're supposed to have allowed
failure on the part of the government.
Exactly. Indictment. That's an indictment to them. And Baba Mohbad need to capitalize that, because they did not do that. Because if they have done that, the state won't be here right now. Because now we do not know. We're asking that we're not sure if it was Mohbad specimen that they took to America to do to the NMS lab. Those are the loopholes that I see. I think I need to just drop my mic here. And if you have any other different opinion, you can come up into
Beat. Can you open your mic and talk?
Let me quickly speak, Mark. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, the bossman. I like you always, because you've been passionate from day one of this justice for Mohbad. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
He has really said almost everything that made me wanted to come up. I trust him for that. Well, I came across something yesterday that ran chills through my body, man. Honestly, Americans, when they have a cold case, sometimes too, they use all these psychics, to kind of speak to the dead. And I watched this, man. Wow. My mouth was like, I couldn't sleep. I had to go and call my daughter from her room to come sleep with me last night. Yes, ma'am. I mean, she doesn't know anything about this case, but they've been troubling her to kind of look into it. Her name is Candice Star as in double R at the end, Candice, and she started everything just like what we've been thinking. She even got into trouble that she was choking and sneezing badly, like she couldn't finish it. She said she will have to do the second part of it. She told, everything from the beginning, how they didn't really believe in Mohbad to becoming a star. And some people in his bloodline, her name is, Candy Star. I've seen her once with these Kardashians that wanted to find out something, and she broke down. She said nobody really believed in Mohbad. He really didn't have any support. Like, they were kind of mocking him in the family, like, there he goes. I think that would be Darosha. You remember they said Darosha was the first person in their family to come out as somebody that is, prosperity prospects somehow. Until Mohbad came out, and she was writing something down and started choking. She said she's seen a dark hole, and that the dark hole, it's something like, it's very dark, and it's something that has to do with signature. Like, she did it again, and then she started sneezing and said, yes, I think I know now. Something like about a contract, So when I watched that, then I ran back online to tell some people that were giving credit to his boss, Naira Marley, that don't believe him. How can you all just come out like that and start praising Naira Marley all of a sudden? What happens for the past 10 months that we've been talking about this, and Naira Marley hadn't come out, and now he's suddenly ready to help find what happened to Mohbad, So this lady talked about contract and about big time money, and that one of this is bloodline, Mohbad's bloodline, knows about this money, that he's wealthy, because they didn't really believe in him until he became a rapper. That was the name this woman, used about Mohbad. But when Mohbad became a rapper, his glory started shining. And then jealousy, and the people that were around him, he thought they were like him. But unfortunately, nobody liked him. Nobody was there for him. And that the night that thing happened, she mentioned a night, that this thing happened on a night. And I'm coming, Ami. I'm coming. And, something happened through veins, that she's seen injections. She's seen a nurse. Yes, she saw a nurse and she saw injections through veins intravenously, and that suddenly she herself became frozen, and said it's like when someone became frozen and he could still hear what was going around him, that he wasn't gone, and he was trying to communicate outside, but his body was in a state of rigor mortis. It was frozen, and that was when they decided to take him to a hospital. She mentioned a hospital. Go and see it, ma, really. And then after that, when they got to the hospital, there was somebody in that hospital that knew about his coming. But she's not sure who this person is. And then she, kind of deeper. And then she said, oh, wait. This is mean. This is very mean. What they are doing to him is very mean. They are mean people. And that this person that was there is not a doctor, it's not a nurse, but this person is in the know of what they had to do to Mohbad. And they passed over something to this person. And then they now injected this thing again into him. And still, Mohbad's spirit was still intact. He could hear everybody talking, but he was already frozen. And then she's saying something like throwing up. Remember they said he vomited. Mm-hmm. This woman said the same thing, that, oh, wow, this is mean. They did something to him that made him to start throwing up. After throwing up, his spirit was still in that he had a very strong spirit. He didn't want to go. He could still hear people talking like, don't put. They tried to put him in a box. And he was still telling them, I'm not dead, I just can't move, help me. And this person, another person came in, a man. He said, wow, this man is very terrible, very mean. You will watch it, man, you see. She said, wow, I'm even scared of this man. There is some diabolical kind of thing happening on his soul, like a soul collector. If you've watched that movie before, that's what she said. I've never seen Soul Collector before. She said this person is a soul collector. They were doing mean things to Mohbad's spirit, trying to collect his soul. But this guy was still fighting. And then suddenly he went into a dark space after they have put him in a box. And when they put him in the box, he could still hear everybody talking. And then she started choking again and said, wow, all her career life, she has never seen something terrible like this being done to someone. And that what Mohbad said last was that I don't really deserve this, because these people, he joined them, but when he discovered what they were doing, he decided to opt out. So they now put a dart, like, all this dart game, they put it on his back, and it's coming from that contract that he signed. So they put that dart on his back, an arrow. He must go. He had to go. So that was from the time his trouble started. And if you all know what I'm talking about, that's what this American lady was saying, that you people will know what I'm saying, that all his woes started from the time he took that pen and signed a contract. Exactly. And that what he saw while signing, why he had already signed the contract, made him to regret why he ever signed the contract. In fact, I could not sleep. I was feeling really just like the beginning when it just passed. I couldn't sleep for 3 days. I was always scared in my own room alone.
Can you send the video to me?
No, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. If you just type, let me type the name.
I will send you the link. I watched it last week. I didn't finish it. I don't believe in that. I personally do not believe in that.
Yes, boss man. I mean, if this voice note that he left, what happened to my phone? What happened to my WhatsApp? You don't mean we share the same iCloud, right? Okay, is that what you want to use against me after you've all killed me, right? Okay, don't worry. I know you can't, they won't do anything to you, but I believe and I know that my God will judge you and you will never have peace, So maybe it's that thing this girl is using against the government, themselves. That, okay, if I go down, you all go down. Like there are some secrets there that Mohbad possessed before his passing, and this girl is in the know of it. And she must really find out, she must really have this phone. So maybe she's been using that to hold the government into ransom, because it's strange. Come on, Nigerian police are as mean as they are and as professional as they are, with all that they don't even have, like what they have here outside, in the Western world, what they have, Nigerian police don't have that. But they will prove and bring out who is in the do of this thing. But they refuse to just, turn a blind eye to it. So there is a lot on that phone, man. There's a lot on that phone. And I would really, I don't know who has close contact with Baba to kind of advise him on that. While waiting for this autopsy and toxicology result, why can't they just start digging on that? A step is a step forward, man. A step is a step forward, even if it's going to take them 6 months, but at least they've started. So I don't know if you are close to him or Bossman or anybody here that is close to Baba, let them go and advise Baba to contact WhatsApp and at the same time to consult his phone. Let them get all his messages. It's very easy to get all messages, man. It's very, very easy. If they can do that.
And the truth is this, they need to get permission from the police to authorization. Let me say authorization. Because even if they go to MTN, want to get the information through the iCloud, to get information from the iCloud, they're not going to grant them, except the police gives them the permission to do that. That's the problem.
Wow.
And the lawyers can give them the permission because they know if they do, it will indict so many people.
Exactly. Remember the girl herself said that in the beginning, that if she should talk, a lot of people that we don't even know will go down. You remember?
That's just a simple thing. Imagine she equally came out on her own without nobody bullying her or talking her into doing it. She said she knows exactly what happened to the husband.
Exactly, but she cannot talk.
People are involved in it, but she cannot talk. Exactly. We expected her to be apprehended then and to be asked questions.
100%.
What are you saying? Who are the people? So that they can give her protection. So that they can ask her to say what she knows. But still, they did as if they didn't see anything.
I think it's from a very high place, ma. It's not what we're thinking. I don't think it's only limited to Lagos, you know. And I'm aware of one guy also that came out initially. Then when everybody were thinking it was Naira Marley, you know, the whole world was shouting Naira Marley. A guy came out that was equally a Malian and spoke a lot. And since then, we've not heard of him. I don't know I can't remember his name, but he said a lot that time about how they used to carry this thing and how they always force them to go and lie with, you know, old men that has private jets and for them to be able to use his private jet to carry out whatever they want to carry out. You know, that guy said a lot. I don't know if anybody heard then that he was always using bro. He said he was hiding in Côte d'Ivoire, something like that.
Interrupt you. Jay, can I just ask Bossman some question I want to drop?
Oh, yeah, please do. Yeah.
Okay, Bossman. Let me start my own. Number one, when they went to the last inquest,
Yes.
Ashito was not there. His representative was sent.
Okay.
And they asked for some requests. I was surprised that when the judge asked them, what are the reasons for their request, the representative was not able to give a very solid point. I thought at this stage, they've been watching all the whatever drama that's going on the social media. And they have some requests. I was surprised that they could not even defend the reason why. Which we have a lot of reason why, even if just to call Wummi, Adura, and one person back, they have a strong evidence. But the representative was just looking. I was really, really disappointed. Me, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not even into that field. I have pretty strong reason why they should be called back. Spending said this. Prime Boy said this. Adura said it's Mohbad, and Wummi said all this thing. She knows who kills, whatever. And those things, one of them could not come out from the representative of Lawyer Shitu, a whole son. Me, I'm disappointed in that area. Number two, DJ Bami. That means we have a son that is not even reading anything on this cities, whatever. DJ Bami said 4 days before Mohbad was murdered, Mohbad was beaten up. Wummi never tell us that Mohbad was beaten up. Adura never said it. Yeah, Mohbad was in that house for a week before she left on Saturday. She must have been aware that Mohbad was beat up by some gang. First day before he died. So they couldn't even have just one in those and said, this is one of the people that live with Mohbad. He said it. Mohbad, if you go back to the CTC, whatever they gave, he said Mohbad was beat up 4 days before Mohbad was died. I'm a little disappointed in that area. I'm telling you the truth. I hope this lawyer, being a son, doesn't mean you can win a case. If you don't go deep into the case you want to win. That says that. Then
Thank you for the gift. Thank you. Yeah.
I was surprised in that area. I've been cracking my head. The senior advocate sent the representative to court, and he couldn't.
At least he or she should be abreast of what is going on. This is a national case.
Bossman, I'm really disappointed in that. Then another thing I saw this morning, we need to know what we are fighting for.
Mm-hmm.
Me, if anybody asks me this.
Sorry, please, may I even know who is talking, please?
This is Wummi from the bed, from the Facebook.
Wummi, okay. Yeah.
From my own point of view, I will keep saying it until proven guilty. That is Mohbad's son. That is my own belief.
Come again. You said what? Come again.
80%, damn Liam, is more to me. I believe it's. I might be wrong. In my 80%.
That's your opinion. That's fine. Everybody has the right to say their own opinion. Because all of a truth, the little light looks like he does look like Mohbad.
I might be wrong, but there's nothing bad in Baba asking for the trust to be put because of what goes on in the car. That you don't know, you know. I don't know. That is the new to us. Another thing I saw on this. When we meet this thing, we need to know what we're fighting for. Wummi put an update, and all our people are carrying it around that Baba Mohbad is begging Wummi because and I saw it on one of our bloggers that The reason Baba Mohbad is begging is, I want to know the legal team that told Wummi, that lied to Wummi, that Wummi has 50% of Mohbad, whatever, and Liam has 30%. I don't know. That is what I read from one of our blogger. But the only thing I saw on Wummi's update is why, like, it's as if Baba is now begging. I need to know if it's true or not. Because
darling sister, can I tell you something?
I'm saying that is what I said on that update.
Lie.
That is what I saw on that update. Now,
that's a lie.
But that is our own side. That is by the side. I'm really, really not happy with the son. I will tell you nothing but the truth. Then another thing to say is, Bossman, we both live in the United States. They said they want to bring somebody from the US. It's going to cost this so amount. There's a 50 states in the United States. If one day, if they're looking at Pennsylvania or California, if it's too expensive, why are they not looking at Oklahoma, Tennessee, Missouri, North Dakota, South Dakota? You know, each state have a different prices for this state. We have some state that is even lower. Or they can do it another route, which they can do like a video or Zoom, where the person that where the lab could physically see the body and tell them what part needs to be taken, and they can DHL it out.
Yeah.
They don't have to give it to anybody. Baba and who Baba trust. The doctor that is going to take out the exam can do a Zoom to make sure this is the right body they want to take. Some when they use the pathology, whatever, they can monitor it from point A to point B, or it is in the plane. They don't have to. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. I heard from one place that when they give the test or whatever to one pathology to read right here, I heard that they rotten, or it has become what result, as they said, this is rubbish. That you cannot take something and keep it, then you will not use it. That's what I read. But I'm just curious that when are we going to start our own? If we can't have the money to bring the guy down to Nigeria, we should be able to use another form. Only thing is, Baba needs to be there. I don't care who is with Baba. I don't care who Baba think they trust. Baba should not trust anybody. That thing, if they do it the way I'm saying, they should just make sure Baba should make sure he is the one that handed it to the person on the DHL at the port of whatever, and we flew out of the country. I'm just suggesting another way. He doesn't have to come to America. There is a bunch of African countries that are very good. Why can't they Google that to see if they can have alternative to that? Because the reason why I said it, those African countries doesn't even know. There's some good doctors in.
Well, South Africa is so good.
Yeah, and they don't know anything about whatever. Well, they won't know anything about Mohbad for them for us to think they might change it. Why can't they Google for good hospital or whatever that can carry out the test for us, flow that person down, let them take the sample, and somebody.
It's easier for us to say fly the person down.
Let me say, I'm saying that it's cheaper than the US. That's what I'm an alternative. That flew that person back from the African country, the person that has the sample and the person that came down to Nigeria, somebody, Baba or anybody flew back with the person to make sure they got to the lab. I don't know. I'm just asking for any other way to make it. Or Nigeria is big. If they take it to the north, if they take it to the east, if they take it anywhere, nobody might even know what they need. All I know is nothing should be able to be handled in Lagos State. I don't care how good the hospital is in Lagos State. I don't care how good the pathologist, whatever they want to hire, is in Lagos State. Let me tell you, anybody you use in Lagos State, they have already compromised the case. They will hire them. If they want to use a pathology tool in Nigeria, they should not use anybody from the state. 100%, I will tell you the truth. We have some African country close to us. We should look that way too, if we can afford to bring that person or to bring somebody from America. That is just my suggestion. I hope Bossman take it back inside the inner caucus and discuss it. And
yeah,
please,
Bossman is here. Bossman, can you give us reply?
Yeah. And about the lawyer too. The last request, what I said, I'm not happy. I didn't say anything they did. Thank you.
Bossman, are you here or you? Go ahead.
Thank you very much for your summation. Number one, I'm not a member of the inner caucus. I am just myself. I only have Mr. Miwa as a contact. I'm not a member of decision making and all that. I only give my information to them, and sometimes when I give them my suggestion, they don't take it. Sometimes they take it. Dibbles, you know about it now. Sometimes they take decision. I'm not part of the decision maker. I just have access to Mr. Miwa. That's all. I do my own little bit of research and I bring it out to them. And if they think it is good enough, they take it. But I am also privy to some information from them through Mr. Miwa that I talk to and all that. Regarding to like I said, Berekete is going to do his own autopsy. We're talking about before. What is holding us down was the CTC, which has been granted. They've granted the family the CTC to carry on to go do the autopsy and toxicology that they want to do. And regarding then the public are also going to conduct their own autopsy as well and toxicology. And the last time we were looking for, if you're looking for an autopsy, pathologists in the US, it's not going to take you nothing less than $20,000. $20,000 to fly down. Minus when the pathologist land in Nigeria, you will need a hotel to stay, food, feeding, security, minus all that. And that's just the way it is. And can we trust any pathologist in any African country? Because Lagos is very influential to all this African part of the country. They are powerful, Lagos State, they respect them. Do we also trust any pathologist in in Nigeria?
Please tap on the screen, please. Please.
Anyway,
tap and share, please.
I have actually been out since the rally of NMS. I've not really been active getting to justice for Mohbad. I just go to the platform and talk. I was just really tired. So I'm also aware that what I know is that they were trying to get a foreign pathologist to do a forensic pathologist to do the test. So, and people were saying that they can fly the body. If you want to fly the body, number one, it's going to be extremely expensive. And second, nobody will allow you to carry that body into America. America will not even allow you to do that. Because even ordinary bushmeats, people that don't fry, they allow them to enter their country. And Mohbad was not, it was not properly embalmed. And, they won't, in fact, to do that, you will need a pass from the Nigerian government before you can fly the body out of the country. And when you get there, America will not allow you to take that body into the whatever. So the only way out is to get a pathologist to come in, do the external examination, and if you want to do the internal examination too, and to examine if the body was properly preserved and whatever they think they can see in the external part of the body and the internal part, then take the specimen and fly it back to the States. That's the other thing. And everything is also involved money. It's about money. It's about money. So it's about money. I would go back to, I would let Mr. Miwa know about it. But one thing I know is that they want to fly, if they want to get a pathologist foreign to come and do it. But we don't know how much we're going to do. The one that I was looking for, the least that I saw was like $18,000. Then we later found out that the person cannot do it because the person is under investigation as well.
That's a lot.